We are live now, and welcome back to another edition of Barbershop Talk Like This. Today, my man Dice, he is out in Jersey, so he is with us via telephone. Say what up, Dice?
Yeah. What up with it?
Dice on the Metro.
In studio with me today, I got my man Chris Kennedy from Philadelphia. He's a comedian, stand-up comic, actor, all that. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Makes sense
Tell him about yourself.
Chris Kennedy, comedian, actor. Most people probably know me in the movie Repo, starring with Cat Williams and Mike Blackson. That was the kind of like the movie that got me on the scene.
That's what's up.
Did some video work with Wale, Meek Mill, and those guys. Got some exposure off of that. I travel as a comedian, and two new feature films. If we want to talk about that, we could say that.
We'll get into that in a little bit. We'll get into that a little bit.
Yeah,
all right.
This is the man of about 1,050 personalities. This nigga
Oh yeah.
And Dice, I don't know if you got your drink, but y'all know we always start our show off with a shot. So we're gonna do our salute right here, and we're gonna say cheers, and let's get this show started.
Yeah. I got a drink. My cousin made me a drink. It's supposed to be vodka juice, but I think it's more vodka with a splash of juice.
You got vodka and what juice?
Nigga, I got vodka with a splash of juice. Like
A splash of juice. Oh, okay.
Hey, Dice, you sound too strong to have a splash of anything.
Nigga, listen.
You too aggressive just to have a splash.
So Dice is in Jersey. Dice is out in Jersey. He's
I got all fucking vodka in this bitch. Like, I'm about to be drunk by the time we get done with this podcast.
Please don't. Please don't
get drunk, Dice, because I don't want you.
If y'all don't know, Dice be loaded and he'll be slurring all over the whole conversation. We won't understand the word he's fucking saying.
Right. We had to unplug him on his own show.
But anyway, Dice is actually out in Jersey. He is celebrating his daughter's 21st birthday. So I want to wish Lex a happy 21st. And Dice, what y'all do when you was out there?
Was we gonna clap for Lex? Happy birthday, Lex! Hi.
Give it up for Lex, big 2-1.
Yeah. Well, come on, Lex. We clap for you. There you go. Now I feel like it's your birthday, Lex. At first, I didn't even feel like it was your birthday.
My bad. Yeah. I went a little too fast.
That's all good.
What y'all do out there, Dice?
Nigga, we was in Atlantic City, so I get out here Friday. So we was in Atlantic City. You gonna start with Friday? Yeah, exactly.
Start how she's 21 and you had to feel like a bodyguard coming all the way from the West Coast walking to Atlantic City for her birthday. Through Atlantic City.
Nigga, so I'm out there with her and her boyfriend. So I'm over there, I'm gaming a little bit. She playing the slots, and I was like, yo, I got a bottle. Let's go drink this bitch. So we go up to her room. And we start drinking. She's getting fucked up, nigga. Like, fucked up. Come to find out, the next day, she Earl like twice. Her fucking dude had to save her ass. You want to talk about that?
All right, so I'm gonna the funny part was about the whole night. So we get back to the hotel room, and after Daddy leaves, right? And I just okay, wait a minute. Pizza about to be a real part in this story.
I believe you threw up.
Yo, at the casino, my boyfriend went to the bar and had pizza and another drink. All right, so fast forward, we get to the hotel room, and after Daddy leaves, I just have to like throw up. Cause Daddy bought this little Seca or whatever you say it, alcohol, and he was just taking shots. And mind you, it's not even a shot. He got like a whole cup, and he's filling my cup. I'm like, this ain't no shot. Like, it's a whole setup. Like,
well, here's my thing, Lex.
Like with a splash.
Don't follow in your father's footsteps when it comes to alcohol,
right
please,
now,
Lex.
Hey, Lex, listen to this, Lex. Happy birthday, first and foremost.
Happy birthday.
From Cousin Chris. Here's what I'm going to tell you, right? This ain't going to be your first or your last time getting drunk like that. So
Not at all.
I know somewhere in that drunk you probably said that was your last time. A lot of people said that was their last time, Lex. So, listen. It was also good that you was with your boyfriend that night your dad came all the way to the East Coast for your party and you threw up on him.
So let me tell you this. So her boyfriend, right? So when she throwing up, her boyfriend thought she fucking died. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
You say he thought she died?
Yeah. Listen, I mean, so basically, what he's doing is he's up there. He's trying to find her some water because she needs to hydrate herself. He comes back down to the fucking room. She put the fucking one of her red bath bombs in the tub. Only thing he is red shit in the fucking tub. He thought she fucking died. He thought she hit her head and he fucking died, and she died. She was in the fucking tub, fucking dead. You know what I mean? But then he looked over and he see her over there, passed the fuck out over there by the fucking toilet. One eye open. He had to call her, Alexis, wake up. Alexis, wake up. You know what I mean? She opened up one eye halfway, and then the other eye opened up, and he was like, woo.
Oh, yeah, you got your daddy's eye. You got your daddy drunk eye. That's how your daddy do. One eye be closed, the other eye be open. It be glossy as a motherfucker. That nigga be swaying back and forth, nigga.
And then, I mean, just to keep it moving and shit, then last night, we went to go party at the Borgata out in Atlantic City, and Lil Jon was out there. You know, he had that shit turned up. So,
word.
Must be nice. That's a good present. It's a good present.
Yeah, it was a lot of people that came too. Like, she had her cousins and aunts shit from New York. You know what I mean, my side of the family, we was all there. Her mom and all of them. Like, it was lit. She was turned the fuck up. Definitely had a good time.
I like this. This is a whole family reunion. I like this.
Yo, so you know, this weekend is the Oscars weekend, man. You know,
Oscars.
It's been crazy out here in LA. Traffic is heavy. People is moving around. You know what I'm saying? But
which is good for all the drive share guys.
Man, I mean, what you think?
Hey, my mom just wanted to say hi. She gotta go back upstairs and finish cooking that.
What up, Mom?
How you doing, Mom?
When you coming back to the West Coast?
Oh, I don't know.
You got to come back during the summertime.
She gonna bring some chicken.
Yeah, so back to the Oscars.
So what y'all think about the Oscars? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you know, a couple years ago we had the black people want to boycott the Oscars and what?
My cousin Shanae got something. She got.
Oh my God, Dice. Okay, bring cousin Shanae on. What up, cousin Shanae?
What up, cousin? It's cousin Shanae from Kentucky.
Okay, cousin Shanae. Hey, listen, what you get back on your income taxes since you want a shout out? And send me something over. Matter of fact, cash at me since you want to be all on the podcast, cousin from Kentucky. I'm only messing with you.
For me, for the Oscars, I feel like we need black people. You know, like Denzel, like my daughter said, hasn't won one yet. We got too many people that's up right now that should be in the.
Time out.
Denzel won for Trey today, didn't he?
Will
Smith don't deserve no Oscar.
Well,
what the hell Will Smith done? He needs an Oscar for.
We can't give Will Smith an Oscar.
Want to give him one because he's from Philly. Is that what it is?
I'm from Philadelphia. Why you say that?
I mean, my father's from Philly. I can't.
Go Eagles!
Tell you, I shot in on the Philly cannon.
I don't want to start this chant here. Please don't make me do it. It's in my heart.
We did.
Definitely deserves. What y'all mean?
What does Will Smith deserve an Oscar for? In what category? For what movie?
So now you sound like Monique, and y'all gonna say, well, you don't right?
I sound like Monique because I don't agree with Will Smith getting an Oscar.
7 pounds.
Listen, Bright was
7 pounds. That movie was whack as shit.
Yeah,
They should have called that shit 7 ounces because it was so weak.
I didn't say that, Will. And then
I love Will Smith. He's a great actor. He just hasn't done anything that deserves an Oscar, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, personally, honestly, I think the Oscars it's over. You know, I don't even give a damn about the Oscars.
No.
The Oscars wasn't created for us. The Oscars have been around for 90 years now, bro. So that means the Oscars started in 1928. Your black ass, nor Will Smith's black ass, was never intended to have a fucking Oscar.
Right.
So, I mean, quite honestly, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because it was never intended for me anyway. And that's what I feel like black people's problem is like they always want to be accepted by white society. If we get their award, then we're accepted. That's not true.
What the fuck? We got to settle for BET? I don't want to BET. Give me the Oscar.
Why does BET got to be settling? You know what I'm saying? Why does our awards have to be settling for it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, those are our awards. Those are the awards that was created for us. Those are the ones that should actually mean something. But the Oscars, it was never intended for anybody like you or me to ever have. So why in the hell are we stressing ourselves so hard to get their award? Why do we need their acceptance to be recognized for our greatness?
Yeah. True.
Hey,
I mean,
that is his take.
Listen, they are giving us Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige. Hey, I didn't know that shit till last night. Mary J. Blige.
You're misinformed, brother.
For an Oscars award for Best Supporting Actress. Did you know that?
Yeah, Morbin.
I didn't know that. Did you see that movie?
I didn't see the movie, but I knew she was nominated.
Nigga, I didn't see the movie.
I want to go see the movie.
Know what I mean?
Half the movies that's up for Oscars I haven't seen because it's some shit that I don't even give a damn about.
So you say that it wasn't made for us. Here's my thing. A lot of things weren't made for us. But if I like it, give me something y'all got going on. They don't have me just viewing in or because there's a lot of people around the world of all nationality and shades is viewing in. They don't view in and they just be the only ones winning.
It's not
it should
about
be a little bit of
viewing in, but
everybody.
it's like they want. It's like for some reason we don't feel like we have achieved as a black entertainer if we don't receive their award, if we don't get a Grammy, if we don't get an Oscars, then we feel like we haven't reached the level of plateau of success that's applaudable. And that's not necessarily true. It's just their fucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? To us, to me personally, I think our awards are more honorable because it was created for us, it was by us, and it's those that are us who are giving you that award.
Well, I feel like I wouldn't have no rebuttal to what you said, but I'm sure somebody else will have a rebuttal to what you said because it's their opinion. It's like this one is yours. But for Chris Kennedy's opinion, here's my opinion. They can keep the award. They ain't got to give me their award. But make sure y'all give me the money. I'm cool with the money.
I feel that. Because when you do get that Oscar nomination, you do get that bread. So, I ain't mad at that.
That's my whole thing. I really respect your views 1,000,000%, a trillion, right? But my thing is this. I don't even care. They ain't got to give me the award. They ain't got to even invite me to the ceremony. Ain't even got to mention me even if I was hanging with the motherfucker putting the tape on the floor on the wire. But just do one thing for me. Make sure you give me the money that they get. And that's all I'm saying. Give me equal opportunity. That's all I'm saying. A motherfucker playing the cowboy, let me play a cowboy too. That's all I'm saying. And make sure I got the money. I don't need the awards because with the money, then I could have an opinion with the money. Then.
I dig it.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Chris, say it with a whistle. Say it with a whistle. Nigga.
Oh, with a whistle? See, Dice, you know today is Sunday. And on Sunday, so I say something serious. So I'm saying, because it's Sunday. Last Sunday, I was sipping soup on Sunday around 6 or 7. Seriously.
Hey, if y'all don't know, my man Chris Kennedy, he got this gap in his tooth, and he does this.
Well, actually,
it's hilarious.
I'm glad that you say that. For the record, this is not a gap in my tooth. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Okay, so much that I'm making sure I record on my phone too. Like, could we put mine on there so I know it's small. It's a small size phone. Just let me set up a little bit. Let me set up a little bit.
Flip the camera around.
Okay, there we go. Now let me answer that for all the people. I'm gonna set the record straight for once and for all. This is not a gap, okay? And no, when I get the money, I'm gonna get me 2 back teeth. I'm gonna get me 2 back teeth. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You're gonna say, you know what? That motherfucker got that space between his teeth. But he got some nice back teeth. I don't even care about having straight teeth and all that. Now, with that being said, I'm going to tell you exactly what this is. This is not a gap.
What is it?
It's a whistle.
It's a whistle.
Seriously. So when I say something with this whistle, you got to understand I'm saying something serious. Last Saturday and Sunday, I was sipping soup on a Saturday. Understand me? Solid. And then I give him the pop. See, I might not be able to pull that off. If I can't, if I get that space right there. So don't ever in your life, if you see me say that, the dude with the gap in his teeth, I'll slap you. No, this is a whistle. Say Sam. You know what I mean? Sam with the whistle. Seriously.
Hilarious. Hey,
yeah. Back to the Oscars. So basically, they gonna have Mary J. and Common perform or some shit.
Yeah. Mary J's supposed to be performing. Common's supposed to be performing with Miguel. Also, too, Jordan Peele is up for Best Director.
For Get Out.
Get Out.
Yeah.
Get Out is up for Best Film.
I like that.
Daniel, how do you say his name? Coulier? Because that last time I said Coulier. Anyway, Daniel ass is up for an Oscar as well for Best Actor. You know what I'm saying? So, best of luck to them. I hope they win and they pull through.
So
big.
yeah, I'm pulling for Mary J. Blige.
I'm pulling for Mary J.
I'm pulling for.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah, this would be a hell of a way for Mary J. Blige to win with that clown she had in her corner. She could have came and got me. Mary J., if I would have been your man, you'd have been, you know what, sweetheart? We'd have been at the Oscars together. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been there drinking a little. We could have been drinking tequila, Mary. You couldn't
But
got
then
that.
you wouldn't be here on Barbershop Talk
we
like
would.
this. So we need him here today. So
But I
sorry,
would at
Mary
least
J.
been with Mary. I just hope she wins so that clown can feel some type of way. You know what I mean? Because he stole money from the bank. And I ain't get a chance to be with Mary. Mary, you should have said. You should have said, you know what I'm saying? We'd have been saying stuff.
Hey, here's another thing that came up in the shop this week.
Can I say this last one
Go
thing,
ahead.
not to cut you off, bro? And you can pour me a half. I feel like, okay, I ain't gonna
That's
get
what I'm
wasted.
talking about.
All right, so this is what I want to say about the Oscars, because my bro, he, like I said, for the record, I don't care about y'all Oscars awards. Y'all ain't got to invite me and none of that. I ain't got no beef with y'all. You know what I mean? Listen, but if you want to give it to me, I'm going to take the motherfucker. With that being said, just give me Oscar money. That's all. I just want some Oscar money.
There
That's
we go.
it.
We all want that Oscar money.
Want the same thing the cameraman that's getting us over there and he in 5 different organizations. He ain't doing shit but holding the camera over his shoulder or being some engineering work. But his
right.
check is always clear and nice. That's all I want. They don't know that motherfucker. I'm like, yo, back there on camera 6, we got Tony Sherrill. Who the fuck is Tony Sherrill?
I think that the Oscars giving us Mary J. and Common and Daniel Coulier and all that shit and Phil. You know what I mean? I think that they like, all right, there's our little sauce. Now we can move on.
And let's say they earned it because they ain't just give it to them. The facts was the fact. Good work is good work. It's just I think because it's what you probably not know during that time. So my thing is about Trey. I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna get to the nitty gritty why Trey's like. Let's touch on this Oscars because this is Oscars weekend. We're in California, Hollywood. We here. You know what I'm saying? So let's broaden our rise. Let's talk what that is. Before the board that judged these movies didn't reflect America, I guess, the diversity.
Right.
All right. So now they have implemented lots of people now that's on the board, that sits on the board of Oscars, so that each body of work can be judged and you know, from an equal standpoint. You know what I mean? A voice for everything. So I think now with that system moving on a little bit this year, I think with that system moving on, I just want to see how it work out. And I don't think that Mary J. Blige and my guy Pill, I don't think none of these people nominated have anything to do with
but like even
a gift. Like, here you go,
you
take
say,
this one.
You say the Oscars have diversity. And I'm gonna ask
This
you,
year, this is the first year,
okay,
though. This is the
so
first
let me
year.
ask you, have you seen any of these pictures that have been nominated for Best Film? We have The Shape of Water. Did you see that?
No, but I ain't.
No.
I ain't shape no water.
Okay, it's about some dude living underwater. Some woman goes underwater, falls in love with, I don't know, some bullshit. Some shit I don't want to see. The Shape of Water.
Falls in love with it, but
He like a fish man or some shit.
All right, so go
He
ahead.
like a fish man, right?
Go ahead, because I got a good rebuttal to all
Anyway,
this.
so have you seen The Darkest Hour?
I haven't seen it.
You didn't see The Darkest Hour.
I haven't
Have you
seen any of these movies.
Did you see Dunkirk? I tried to watch Dunkirk. That shit was boring as fuck.
All right.
a boring ass
Phantom Thread. Did you watch that?
I haven't.
Did you watch 3 Billboards Outside of Missouri? Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Some shit like that.
I haven't. But if I'm high, I might pick it up.
Did you watch Get Out?
3 Billboards
Did you
outside
watch
of
Get Out?
Missouri. Get Out? Well, I seen Get Out.
Exactly. So out of all them damn films that's up for Best Film, you saw one, just like most black folks on that I know, only saw one. I know a couple people saw The Shape of Water. I know a couple people saw Dunkirk and Darkest Hour or whatever, but like none of those films interest me.
All right, so here's my thing. Here's my take on this, Dice and Trey.
Yeah.
Looking at these titles will make me engage into, because Kobe, let's Kobe nominated too, right? If I don't know if you know, they don't nominated Kobe for his documentary. If I'm not,
Kobe Bryant.
We do like a little fact check on that. I'm not sure, but Kobe Bryant got some.
Don't talk about Kobe. Trey don't like Kobe.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, listen,
no,
honestly,
because we're not just looking at this from your standpoint. We're talking about the world now in this platform.
But to clear it up, I honestly like Kobe Bryant a little bit better since his retirement. So we'll leave it at that.
It makes sense. It makes sense. You ain't the only one who feel that way.
Ever since you saw that Shaq and Kobe interview, that's when you really seen a different side of Kobe Bryant. I saw you in the shop, nigga.
All right. So my thing.
We won't even discuss that.
My
Let's keep
thing
moving
is,
on.
last thing I'm gonna say is about Oscars is that I think we in a new space with Oscar from the so white movement situation. And here's this. Look at it like this. If we gonna sit and think about those 2 black movies that got picked.
2. It was only
Okay,
one.
so how many nominations is that? Out of those nominations, like 5, 6 nominations?
Out of the best picture, I think it was like 7 or 8.
All right, so it's 7, 8 nominations. Let's just put this in perspective because
Put it on.
we're on a podcast and we looking at it a broad perspective. Now, if we got 2 Afro Americans who's nominated in that 7, think about all other nationalities who ain't got not one sniff of what's going on in these nominations. That can reflect from their culture.
I mean, I dig it. Like I said, but the nominations is different from the win. So we shall see tonight if this diverse
System
is going to work in our favor at all.
And if they don't win, I don't
because
think
Get Out honestly was the best picture as far as I see. I mean, but I don't honestly,
ain't seen
I don't,
the other ones.
I don't think. True enough. I mean, I don't want to see no woman fall in love with Fishman. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not either. Some stuff just don't interest me. I don't want to see 3
honestly,
billboards out of Seattle. That sounds like a Get High title.
Movies don't interest me. The ones that actually win, they don't really interest me. It's some boring ass shit that I'm gonna sit in and I'm gonna go to sleep. And
all right, so with that being said, I agree with you on that. But what you will do is, and I know we can find common ground, the one that have our people in, or your wife people, you're like, okay, now let me go engage and see what it is. Just give me the best representation. If you give me 100 Afro-American films, give me my best representation if it's gonna be Oscar, and let me pick, because I ain't gonna go through this other bullshit. Let me look at what's best represented.
Man, listen.
Right.
Listen, to sum it all up about the Oscars, I think we all can say, nigga, fuck the goddamn Oscars.
I want the Oscar money, though.
Yeah, we do want that Oscar money.
It's not for us to give us the money for what the fuck we doing, and we just keep a motherfucking pushing. Know what I mean?
So-
like y'all,
so-
y'all seen what happened when y'all put a black film together. You know what I mean? Like that shit breaks over.
Black
$1 billion
Panther, we get $1 billion. Put us in the lead. We sell
You know what I'm saying?
movies.
So, I mean, just show us.
You know what I mean? We do.
And we gonna make it work.
We do spend we are the biggest consumers on the planet. But what I will say, moving on to this, I'm gonna tell you my thing about the Oscars that I would say from just working with people. I think people do Oscar-worthy things every day, even if it's like a sketch. Like even for you, like I mean, like I was like, yo, Trey, the chemistry you and Dice got, the faces and all that. I see all that detail. I guess that's because that's the writer in me. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But I look at like I feel why people feel the way they feel because like okay, to you it's a sketch, but if you really look at it, because one thing about film, you can't cheat it.
Right.
You can't cheat shit. Film is going to show no matter what the talent is. I don't fuck motherfucker drinking a spring water. I'm like, yo, he was the greatest motherfucker drinking a water. It's gonna be remembered. You can't cheat it. So I be like, I look at it in that sense, like whereas though, long as we keep doing Oscar type shit, our Oscar, our own in the Oscar. It don't even have to be labeled that. But if we say, okay, if that's your NBA and this is what we do, we gonna come in your motherfucking NBA because it wasn't just the only thing that we wasn't supposed to have been a part of. So it's like breaking.
Hold on, wait.
Chris, let me ask you a question real quick. So we was going over some shit in the shop, and this lady came in with her son, and she was talking about females having push presents. Basically, you know what I mean, like a push present is if your girl
has a baby,
you know what I mean?
You're supposed to buy her an expensive gift.
An expensive gift. Know what I mean? She's talking about like a car or.
Kylie Jenner just recently got a Ferrari worth $1.5 million for having a baby. Like to me, like the world right now is going crazy with this bullshit because the baby is your damn present. You know what I'm saying? You go through 9 months of waiting, you do all that damn pushing, and this is your gift from God. So why should I now have to go out and buy you another damn present?
Yeah, now I mean, like Black China gonna go out there Black Tiny gonna go out there and buy herself a $400,000 fucking Rolls Royce because
she bought it herself.
You know?
Like now, they so thirsty about it. They buying push presents for themselves.
Buy this shit, feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself my own goddamn push present. Now, I mean, so my question to you is because you have a baby now. Now, I mean, what do you believe in push presents?
I mean, listen, if we talking outside of family or you know what I'm saying?
this is supposed to come from you, the baby's father, to the mother.
Hey.
And you supposed to go out and buy like I mean, I'm looking it up. They got rings. I'm talking about Kim Kardashian had like this fucking $1 million diamond necklace and whatnot. Like these women are expecting you now. After I gave you the baby. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That was the present I gave, you know. Bling, bling, there you go.
Right. So you want me to answer that shit?
I mean, what do you think about it?
I mean, if
I think this
I
shit
would
crazy.
love, now listen, I don't really give a fuck. It's really my answer. I'm be honest with you. But what I will say is this. I would love to buy my baby mama something big and beautiful. Every man want to buy
having a baby?
Just cause she beard a child. Even if she didn't beard a child, I would still probably want to buy her something. I'm just being honest. I don't got the fucking money, so I can't see.
It's brothers like you. It's brothers like you that's causing niggas to buy. Listen.
It's not.
Me and my wife, we done. So I ain't got to worry about.
But
no
here's
damn push
the-
presents.
okay,
I mean, you know, she said push. I said push.
Okay.
Baby, push. Boop. The kids popped
all
out.
right,
I
all
said
right.
I love you. Mwah.
And okay,
That
but
was
guess
my
what
present.
though? Guess what? Here's the thing though. This what we get fucked up. Fuck the title. If we move the title, it's just a present.
I mean, but see, that's the thing is they want to put this title on there. I think I brought, babe, did I get you some roses or something? I brought you like some roses or something to the hospital. I mean, it's like simple things that you supposed to say, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for doing that. But these people are going crazy, man. It's getting out of hand. Everybody wants you to spend money. Money. Show that you balling. Like, buy me this, buy me that. Nigga, I need this.
I honestly think that, I mean, if you got money to do some shit like that, why not use it for the family instead of one particular person? Like, why don't you do something all together? You know what I mean? You, me, and the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't we use that money for something else? Why I gotta buy a expensive ass push present? You know what I mean? I love you enough. You know what I mean? We are having the baby together, but why do I gotta go out and buy something crazy just to prove my love to you? You know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
like obviously we fucking love each other because we had a kid. You know what I mean?
They do gotta
like I mean there is some fathers out there who don't give a fuck and like they bust us up in bitches and not even caring. You know what I'm saying? And then dipping. But if you are together and y'all still together and y'all having a kid together, you know, use that money to go to something that's gonna be worthwhile for everybody, not just for one person.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. So check this out, Dice. After you left, one of the homies came into the shop, G's client, Romero. He came into the shop and he proposed this question. I mean, it doesn't apply to me. I'm married, but there's a lot of single guys out there and single ladies out there. And he asked, what is your opinion on open relationships? Meaning that you can be together with one person and you guys are now entitled to also sleep with other people. You know, I mean, whatever your choice is, there's rules and however people do it. So,
man, like I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people out there who got open relationships. There's a lot of people out there who like to go to like swinger clubs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't believe in that because I'm the type of motherfucker I get mad as soon as I find out that my shorty was fucking somebody else. You know what I'm saying? but the fucked up thing about it is
you would do it yourself.
If my girl, no, I don't mind if my girl bring another girl into the bed. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to see her fucking some other nigga. You know what I mean? But it's all good if we both fucking some other chick.
I mean, it's like this. I mean, I say it all depends on what people feel is acceptable. I mean, because it's just like, I mean, personally, like I said, I'm married, I wouldn't do it. However,
Yeah.
when I was single and before I got married, I mean, who knows? I mean, I probably would have been down for something like that. I mean, because basically when I was single, it was like you do you, I do me anyway. I didn't care whatever it is that you was doing. So it just so happens that I like you. So guess what? We can now eliminate the cheating. You know what I do. I know what you do, so forth and so on. I mean, but some people say they just can't handle something like that.
Hey, look.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't. I can't handle seeing another dude dicking my shorty down.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody say you have to look.
Hold on.
It's called an open relationship. We didn't say the motherfuckers had to come home. I mean, it's just to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, women cheat just like niggas cheat. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically to prevent the cheating, and, you know, because people get bored sometimes, and I guess that's why they do it. I don't know.
Listen, I got my cousin over here. She's gonna give it from a female's point of view. So,
well, let's hear it from cousin.
what you gotta say about that?
I mean, I feel personally like you have to have a certain level of maturity to do that. And it has to be 50-50. It can't be double standard. Like, if you expect me to bring home a bitch, then you gotta, you feel me? It has to be the other way around. Now, me personally, I would.
Hold on, you cutting out. You cutting in and out. I don't know what's going on.
Me personally, I wouldn't do it. Just for the simple fact, I'm not.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Because let's get it from a female's perspective. All right, so let's say, for instance, you with a guy, right? And have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah.
Okay, so no matter what, you couldn't stop that from happening. He still did it. So let's say, for instance, now if you can go back and let's say, for instance, you guys had an open relationship, meaning he's not going to like make this other person his woman, his side piece. You know what I'm saying? He just lets you know, look, check this out. I love you. I'm with you. I'm sexually attracted to somebody else, and I just want to slide out and hit this real quick. So let's say, for instance, had you known he was going to do that, I mean, maybe y'all might still be together. You know what I'm saying? Because he still did it, and now you broke up with him. Basically, why? Because he did it behind your back. But if you knew he was going to do it, and you were, I mean, do you think that would be any different? Would that make you feel differently about it?
I mean, like I said, it's really the maturity. Because if you can handle it, then yeah, it'll be cool. But at the same time, like, if it was a girl doing it, like, okay, if it was me and I had my little side that I was sexually attracted to, but I ain't always do it part. So if it was
now again, I don't know. Now this was explained to me. Part of the rules in the open relationship is not to continuously sleep with the other person multiple times, because that's when you do have the side piece, and that's when it becomes more complex, I guess you can say, because there's emotions and there's feelings getting involved.
But you're supposed to do just different people.
How old are you? Can I ask how old are you?
Anybody say you had to do it like all the time. It can be like maybe like once, twice a year. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily have to be like, oh, you just out fucking just whenever the fuck you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it's basically to control the urge of you going out to cheat. Because if you're with somebody, y'all have a connection. So there's something that you guys are constantly doing. But then you have this other urge every now and again, like, I just want a little something different. So it's not to say, hey, this is a pass to go fuck everybody in the world, but it's a pass basically to say, here, go fulfill your little quick urge and then come on back home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see when you put it like that.
Okay. So Dice.
Yeah.
Trey.
What up?
First and foremost, everybody gotta fucking open a relationship if they ain't married. You know what I mean? Some people, if they are married. Me. Once again, Chris Kennedy 101. My thing is this, okay?
Oh, hey, give it to us in training.
Now, I'm not gonna give it to you in trains. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I gotta give it to you straight. No chaser.
Okay.
Right? When I fuck with you and you with me, that's my pussy. That's just what it is. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, in the event that you want to allow to bring somebody else in the room, a female, then we gonna work out. At no event am I ever gonna sign a contract, an agreement in any open relationship that you can fuck another nigga. Now, what you better do is you better do what I do, and I don't want to cheat. I go to fucking Pornhub.
Jerk it, tug it,
Go to
rub it.
fucking Pornhub and go to sleep. All right, now listen, ain't gonna.
I mean, you can go fuck any bitch you want to if you pull that shit up, huh?
Indeed. Listen, what I'm just saying, that's my view. You know what I'm saying? My lady,
Nigga, all the games, yeah.
you mine, and I don't play no games, especially if you got my child. Now, if you wifey, you know better. Now, and if you do, you know everybody got what works for them. All I'm saying is go to the hub. It works better. Go to the hub. And it is safe. It is 1,000,000,000% safe on there.
But
It gets slippery.
Hey, some women don't like you. Some women don't like you looking at porn behind their back. You know, or not even necessarily behind their back. Even if they knew, they just don't like it. They feel like sometimes they feel like you would rather be with that person that you're watching on film rather than to be with them. So,
Well, my thing
But
is,
listen too, though. I mean,
that's if you're a weak guy. If you're a weak guy, go ahead.
No, but listen, there's a big study going on. You know, there's people watching too much porn and it leads to infidelity. You know what I'm saying? To where they can't really perform.
it's not infidelity, Dice. It's not infidelity. It's called impotism. It's like being impotent.
Now, see, y'all all
not impotent. Like you gotta. What am I? See, it's the damn drink. Now I'm following your lead and fucking up. It's erectile dysfunction basically. It's like sexual performance anxiety.
For the people out there,
That's what he was trying to say.
For the people out there, once again, like I said, go to the hub. Okay? Now, I said go to the hub, go buy you something a time or two. Don't be in there all fucking week shopping, making it your everyday fantasy. That study is... Don't worry about that study. That study for the weak people.
Some people spending too much time in the hub to where it's fucking them up when it's time for them to really get it in.
Oh, well, see, that's the thin line between addiction and just popping in the store, Dice. That's the difference between addiction and popping in the store.
I can dig that.
You know what I mean?
It's
a difference. Huh?
There's a lot of people that get addicted, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, guess what? I feel bad for those people because what that tells me that they are not doing a certain level of communication with their significant other. If you communicating with your significant other, y'all can do everything together. She can watch. Listen, I do this live.
Absolutely.
My girl will tell you. Listen, do me a favor. Hey, listen, move your leg over because now it's a shower, a ball of shower that's going to hit you and you surely going to get soaked. Seriously.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely got to be with somebody.
What's y'all take on fakeness nowadays? Since we on this topic, what's y'all take on fake booties and fake breasts and fake lips and all the fakeness that everybody's putting out silicone?
Man, listen, I don't give a fuck about fake titties or fake ass. You know what I mean? As long as
Dice, I already know you 35% to say now we're going ahead to dial, baby. You could bring the mannequin in.
I mean, if
the
that
blow up dial, lady.
If that still look good, hopefully you got a good doctor because I'm still gonna enjoy that ass.
Hey, listen, man.
You know what I mean?
So Dice, you one of them niggas. You don't really care.
He don't care.
It can be fake. It can be real. You don't matter.
Listen, Trey. You know what I mean, you know me. Like you seen me with chicks with fake titties. I really ain't been with nobody with a fake ass. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, I've been with a lot of fake titties. Stuff like that, and it doesn't bother me at all because I'm not fucking a titty. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be the ass looks good when it's bent over.
You're just a dirty old man in preparation for that.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm going up in that cat, and that cat ain't going to change. I mean, if anything, that cat is still
it's better. It's
so
better.
do you have a preference? Do you real fake?
Well, listen, I have a preference, and I also have a understanding.
Okay.
So my preference is I'm team natural all day long. I feel like go put the time in on your own. Put the work in if you want that amazing frame. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On the other hand, I'm not really in favor of that for my lady because I believe in you putting in that work to shape yourself into what you want to be. That says a lot about who you are as a person to me, as far as the person I am. That's just me, my preference. Now, in the event that if I'm certain things I'm just not a favor of because I'm gonna look at you kind of weird. Now, if you run around here ejecting your lips, getting your butt done and all that. Now, listen, I'm not saying I won't, I won't say I ain't gonna come down the block and park a little bit. That ain't what I say. Because if I'm gonna go and watch the hub, I might as well come and park with half a dial, baby. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is this: don't get feelings, don't get attached. Because listen, I ain't gonna believe it. That part of me saying that if you gonna go and do those type of things to yourself, then I can't rebuild your brain. I can't rebuild your brain to go to all that silicone. Now listen, some people, I'm not you got the reductions of the chest, which is cool because I know that cause health problems. Now you got some of them that's just slims and they ain't got nothing. Ain't nothing back there. I know how mine ain't nothing back there. But
see, okay, now here's my thing, and this is what I always tell the fellas. I'm like, okay, a lot of fellas say, oh, I don't like the fake ass. I don't like the fake ass. But yet and still, niggas got to understand they doing that shit for you. Because this is what men are requiring. This is what men want. And guess what?
As a whole.
God ain't blessed everybody with the ass and the ass department. God ain't blessed everybody with the titties.
We talking about, I do agree with you. They doing that for guys as a whole.
As a whole. I don't mean you personally or me personally.
Which is sad, though.
It's sad. And then yet and still it's like, niggas is like, I don't want that. But yet and still you'll shit on them if they got the flat booty. So I don't get it. It's like you shit on them if they got a flat ass, you shit on them if they got a fake ass, and they just not blessed with to have real ass. So where does that leave them? Like, so, mentally.
If you want to if you want to name yourself Judy with a fake booty, you go ahead, Judy. Am I going to dance with you? Hell yeah. Leave the club? Hell yeah. Go home with you? Yeah. Be your man? Hell no. Ain't going to happen. I'm just not interested in that particular piece of you. That's because I'm going to think some fake shit with you in the long run. I believe somebody else could come around and influence your brain. So, I mean, if my girl say, look,
listen, nigga. If you got a fake ass and fake titties, it's a lot more fake shit going on with you.
Exactly. Right. But I'm not saying.
What else are you hiding?
I'm not saying I wouldn't have been the guy starring in Black China latest movie. I would have been. I would have been the nigga named Filter, cause that's how you would have seen me as, the little dark filter. I wouldn't have said a word.
Hey, so I mean, while we on Chris right now, let's get into a little bit of Chris Dice. Let's talk about what Chris got going on, some of his projects, things that he's got upcoming.
Man, listen, listen. I love when Chris comes to the shop and he plays Train. Like he
Train is your favorite character. Chris walking the door, he be like, Train. Chris like, nah, it's just Chris. Come on, Train, do the train, do the train.
So let's go on the Train. All right, let's go into why Train is so important to me.
Who is Train?
Train is a character that I made up. So I do stand-up comedy, and part of you guys know that I'm probably one of the best improvers I know in terms of injecting characters into just right on the spot. And I see how people look at me. They're like, damn, there's a black dude doing this. Sometimes it's like you singing. It's like, for instance, somebody just sit here and start hitting a soprano note. It'll blow your mind if you never heard a motherfucker sing. Right. If I come to you and I'm hitting these characters, it gives you, as a person with talent, dynamics to work with, though.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So with Train, when Michael Blackson, everybody know Mike Blackson. Mike Blackson, I used to book Mike Blackson personally, out my pocket. You know what I mean? I was a good pot hustler in Philadelphia. And I say, you know what, man? If I can just actually take my street mentality to some of these club owners, I can get paid. It wasn't no Instagram. It wasn't social media and all that type of stuff. You had to really go on the grind, go to Kinko's.
You see all that, you see all this shit in the streets of fucking Philly.
Right, you know right. And Jersey.
Yeah. Niggas, you know what I mean? Like, you see this shit.
Yeah.
I was in Philly a few...
Like, it's like, like the characters that you bring out, I mean, I love them so much because it's so authentic, it's so real.
Right.
And I know, and I know that you're from the street, so the way that you're giving that shit, it's like, I feel that shit because I see it every fucking day.
And with that being said, I appreciate it, Dice. I just think the difference is the fact that somebody could probably think that I'd be so street, but I can go so mainstream on them. I never had to use cuss words in what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me hear it. Let me see.
You've seen it. When I'm saying something, say it's like this. They laugh at this stuff on stage. Seriously, Saturday and Sunday. That's what I'm saying.
I want to hear you in the business as a business nigga. Like,
I'm giving you that business side because a lot of times people see that human side of me.
Right.
That's what they see. But let's look at the intellect and let's look at Trey. When I first got started, Mike Blackson Kank told Master P, there's a guy in Philadelphia, he's on some Martin Lawrence type shit, and he's packing major shows. You know what I'm saying? I was an entrepreneur. I was paying these guys. 700, 600 people in the building. That was unheard of. Even some of these people, they know these things. This is not no mystique. So my thing is, when Mike Blackson called me over to work with Master P, Cat Williams was coming off the height of the game. He just had the Pimp Chronicles. He was coming off of the HBO specials and all that. And I'm just a dude coming out of Philadelphia, hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lion. Oh, what? So when I came over here, I was supposed to have one role. One part, like walk through. I said, man, I ain't come 3,000 miles from the walk through. That ain't what I do. And it's crazy because a person, so Trey started off as a crackhead and I would perform on stage.
Right.
But what I did is once I got the chance to actually say, I'm going to take a chance one day, this is what I did. I had one part. When P first seen me, Master P seen me, I was always clean. I was neat. So when he told me A.J. Johnson, Cat Williams, and all these people was going to be on these films, I know this was going to be a legendary proportion. These are people who already was stamped. They already had been on classic films. So this was me to make my mark. And I was saying to myself, I'm not coming over here for one fucking scene. It wasn't this new media, new popularity. It was about you. It was about you had to bring your talent. Yeah. So I told myself, when the next morning, I made myself into one of my characters. They didn't even see me. And I told myself, I don't give a fuck. Whenever they say an action, I'm walking on somebody's set as this guy, Trey. and this is legend. This is legend. And I did that. It went from me taking that chance to now mind. When I'm taking this chance, I'm taking this chance with every ghetto dude in mind. Every dude is going to struggle. You know what I'm saying? Man, he stopped P. He said, P said, I out. No, don't go on and script that right there. Y'all got to let him do what he do. He natural. Got to let him go on and do what he do. So it went from me actually coming over here to be this high road to I was starring the movie. I'm looking, when you look at this movie, Master P, man, like his promotion was everywhere.
Right.
Man, it's one role, bro. Like, it took me in places that people have never been. You know what I mean? It got me closer to the Rosses, the Jeezys, to the Jim Jones, and to the Meeks. That off of this one role.
Right.
So I got the star in this role. So let me finish it up, Dice. I'm gonna bring it to a conclusion. I got the star in this role. What it had wound up doing is they put it on demand. It put it on Stars on Demand. And what they wound up doing was that wound up blowing me out the water in terms of it wasn't no Netflix, it wasn't no Hulu. So if you could make it on there, shit, you was getting double exposure. So to keep here was I'm going. To keep that character alive, I said, what's next? One of my little young homies from Philadelphia, he had a phenomenal show called Peanut Live, 215. And on this show, you had 400-something thousand subscribers. So I knew he wanted to work with me because I had something to bring. I had these characters. I had a way that as you a quarterback with me, you got options now. I ain't just a guy that's going to play D and shoot a three. I'm going to move around. I'm going to get people involved. I'm going to damn near get a flirt with a triple-double. So I knew this, but I had a humbleness with it because I knew it was going to be a jealousy that come with this type thing. So I had to play it like a chess game. So having these characters helped me kind of channel all this. He got me on the show. We looked up, we over 60 million views. Now, here's where my brain come in with Train. I said, you know what? Because on these shows, I wasn't saying Train was a crackhead. I would give you I had that hobo role. I gave the audience a chance to engage that this dude is intelligent. He's doing crazy stuff, but he's intelligent. I wasn't doing a whole lot of cussing and nigga shit unless I had to go into that particular bag in that energy I was in.
Right.
Once I seen millions of people tuned in and I'm averaging millions of views episode, 50,000 views in 6 hours, I'm seeing these things. And my mind as a writer, I was a film writer. I taught myself how to write film. I wrote 6 films. But I said, you know what? In order to make Train go to the next level, you got to do some shit that's totally different from what they do, which is everybody running to be a crackhead or everybody running to do shoot 'em up. You know what I said? I got to tell a real story. Not and with this character, I had to make him smile real.
Right.
How many times we all had friends growing up that were cool friends, did everything with us. And then one night changed their life. They drinking with somebody slipped some shit in they drink. They never the same again.
Right.
Now, I never even knew what Skid Row was. I heard of it until I came here. I've been had this movie written. So I took the popularity of Trey and made him to a dude with a mental illness so that I can really shed light on mental illness. Because it would have been easy for me to make him a crackhead.
Right.
So I made him like a hobo. That's why like a lot of times people be like, he's a crack. No, that's not. He's not a crackhead.
Get the people a little sample of Trey.
No, so a lot of times what I can do is I can go in and get me some dirty clothes out the back. I can go out here and stand in the corner, and I'm gonna have a motherfucker make me some money. You know why? Because I'm gonna be washing cars. You don't know it, because I'm gonna walk into your car wash and convince you that I can wash a car better than any of these motherfuckers in here. And guess what I need to wash the car? Give me a bottle of water in the rack. That's all I need. I don't need nothing else.
No way. No way.
He's dope when he be doing Trey, man.
Yeah. So to conclude with Trey, man, I made Trey into a movie, The Life of Trey. I did a great casting call out of Philadelphia, which attracted 300-something people. You know what I mean? If they go to my Instagram, they can see everything I say is factual. So and then
but the thing is too, like you got other characters. You know? Like I want you to kind of go in and out of all these characters that you do.
Yeah, he got to listen. He does Cat Williams. Cat Williams is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to give the people,
All right, so let me turn my phone in. So I'll give him that. I get what you're saying. So one of my talents is, and let me.
Tell Dice to get off speaker. Dice, get off speaker.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you fucking up.
You fucking up, Dice. So first and foremost, let me say thank you to you and Dice for allowing me, to come over here when I first came to the city,
Anytime.
man. Because I've been over here for almost 3 years, and when I first came over here, you guys the first guy. I had a relationship with you guys since I came here, which is 2 years and some change. So, but I appreciate y'all letting me come on y'all platform and work with y'all. I want to say that first.
We appreciate you, bro.
And so one talent that I have that people probably don't know worldwide because they just see one character and they connect to that. I probably do like 60 characters just off the top, off the rip. So my characters, a lot of people like personations. That's cool, but I'm not really into personations. I really like to do cultures. Right. So for instance, all right. So you seen, and I like to do regular people. So Cat Williams is here's my Cat Williams. Well, see, if I had known that you was going to go down there and do a little podcast and mention my name, that we was in any type of movie, then I would have certainly put a bodyguard down there because I just feel like sometimes you are profiting off of who I am, and that is not true. So that's my Cat Williams, and with my Cat Williams, I'm able to go places with Cat Williams.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could just give you my style of comedy is when I try to make it theatrical.
Right.
You know what I mean? Magic of Cat Williams is a landlord and told you if I come in here and every point I deduct going to determine me evicting you. You know what I'm saying? So when I first came to this spot, this was nice drapes. These are nice. Now see these footprints on. Hold up, pimpin'. We gonna stop that right there. That's 20 points. I said anytime we hit 100, you gonna have possibly be out here. So that's
right.
So you gave me different things. Another character that I like doing is my Chinese lady. So my Chinese lady is, I'll throw a little joke in this. So this is the first place that I actually seen, because I always wondered if Chinese people talk fly and hip, which they do, like us, but I just wanted to know if they can do it rapidly. So it really blew my mind to see that this Chinese, this black girl got mad at this Chinese lady about her food and threw it on the counter, right? The Chinese lady just instantly turned into ratchet.
She snapped on it.
So okay, bitch, you got me all fucked up, okay? I'll beat your fucking ass, okay, bitch, okay? You fucking know me, okay? You know me.
So it's like, yeah, man. So I goes there with the Chinese lady. I go stretches. Another dude is like my white boy character. It's more like I gotta get my phone on to do it because I might as well do it while I'm here. Bear with me, engineer. 1 second. Bear with me right there. All right, but
this dude is fucking hilarious. Like we hear this shit all day. And whenever he come around at the shop, we hear all these different personalities. I don't mind him coming into the shop and working out some of his stuff. Thinking
oh yeah, you notice I be working, huh, Dice? So,
yeah, of course.
So the Cat Williams was just that's what it was. It's just a rhythm, a pattern. We don't have to discuss about that big kid jumping his big ass on me. So that was him. The Chinese lady is,
okay, bitch, bitch, you play with me if you wanna. I'll put my foot in your ass, okay? Oh, bitch, you got me fucked up, okay?
Cause I was like, another one is my white dude, and it's more like, I mean, like, you know, all right, it's one thing, okay, to play as if you're something that you're not, but I mean, obviously you're like spot on, okay? So much that the engineer's like, is this guy really who I think he is? Yes, that guy is really who I think it. I mean, when I first seen him, I would not know, okay?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, when I first seen him, I really would not know. Okay, so that's my white guy. So then I do my. I'm like the only Cuban. Well, there's only like 2 Cubans in L.A. I'm just one of them. You know what? But I'm not really Cuban. I'm also like a Nico Rican because I'm everybody. I'm a Mexican, I'm a Puerto Rican, I'm a Salvadorian. So because and they want, and they say they want everything, and they want me called. And then new what's the place that this guy come from, man? Master P, New Orleans. They're making it gumbo. So that was, I'm everybody because I don't know. But
Hilarious.
Another character that I love is this transgender character. You ever been intimidated by a transgender? You know what I mean? Like any point in time you get knocked out. Can you imagine you talking shit, you and your boy, and like you was saying like you didn't know it was a man and lady, but this so happened you in this small corner ordering tacos and it's my fucking transgender. I'm not even gonna call him a transgender. I'm gonna call him a Decepticon. That's usually what I like to call him, right? And this Decepticon just steps up to you and it's like, and it's like. So which one of your bitch asses has said something about me? I'm just asking, which one of your bitch asses? No, which one of your bitch asses has said something about a Decepticon? You right here, little Eddie Murphy man, little Eddie Murphy mustache man face. That's like that.
What about your little badass?
Oh, so there's this little Roro is actually Martin used to play a character named Roscoe, and I was so much a Martin fan in life, and Martin is really like one of the dudes why I do it. Even though Richard Pryor is the reason why I do it, Eddie Murphy just made me knew that this is it, and you know the rest is history. So Martin made me know that I can really do it because I was in Martin era. So Martin had Roscoe, and I'm Martin's. I'm Martin's little. I'm Roscoe's little cousin, Roro.
Man, you don't gotta be telling people who I am to you, man. You be saying that all the time, man.
No badass.
No, ain't nobody bad, dog. You the one bad, Trey. That's why I'm be. That's why I'm be one that had to come over there and be using your hair
You
stuff.
can't beat me in Madden, Roro.
I don't be wanting to play you in Madden. That's cause first and foremost, when I play you in Madden, there's always somebody in there with that stuff in the ear.
What
They always
stuff?
that smoky
That's why I was
stuff.
getting in with your mom last night, bro.
Oh, it's all good cause my mom a nigga now. So my mom had got it in with you too, nigga. But you better hide. Hey, no. Can I curse at him, Trey?
You can cuss at him.
Fuck your ass, you fucking stupid motherfucker, bitch. No.
That's that real. I like white girls. My white girl voices. So for some reason, all the white girls here, they always have like this little jump to them, and they always got something going on. And it's. So I met this white girl at a party, and I knew I was gonna pull her, and that was it. And her girlfriend came over, and she was like, oh my God, he's really a cutie, Ashley. He's like really nice. Like, what is your name? You're so nice. And I'm like, I'm who I was and everything. He's like, oh my God, bitch, you did that. You're like, he's nice. And so they were ready to do some coke, but I didn't know it. And she was like, she's like, are you gonna stay? You want to do one or two with us? And I'm like, nah, I ain't doing no one or two. She's like, oh my God, if you're not gonna do one or two, you just went like from cute to like fucking weird. Like, I mean, like seriously, like you're fucking weird. Like what? Like why? Like you're weird. I mean, like who doesn't do coke? So
Nigga, that high pitch,
yeah.
All right, so I mean, we do want to thank you for coming through. This is Barbershop Talk Like This.
Yeah.
My man Chris Kennedy in the building.
Appreciate
Dice with us via telephone.
Chris, I want you to give him your Instagram?
Yeah. We gotta make sure we're gonna give him the Instagram and all that.
Oh yeah, so my Instagram is Chris Kennedy 101. Chris Kennedy 101 and also UCL Comedy 101. That's me. Mainly you can catch me at Chris Kennedy 101.
All right, Dice.
up, man.
So we gotta wrap
sir.
this up, man. We appreciate you still being in with us via telephone from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So we would like to say thank you for tuning in to another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. And we'll be back in 2 weeks, 2 Sundays from now, where our guests are supposed to be Kwame Patterson, who is the one of the stars of the new show 50 Cent's got coming out. What's it called, Dice?
Shit, I forget the name of it.
I forgot the name of it, but it'll by the time we come back, it'll be airing on Crackle. So we also gonna have my man Brandon Kennedy in the building, CEO from Punch City. So we do want to say thank you.
What's the name? What's the name supposed to be coming too? Garrick Dixon.
And Garrick Dixon is supposed to be one of our guests. So we do want to say thank you for tuning in, and we'll check y'all out next time on Barbershop Talk Like This. And we out.
We out this bitch.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you, bro.